Good afternoon and welcome back to www.shoespotmarina.com. On the lot today, we have this very clean year 2000 Maxum 2300. It is a sport cuddy. It has a Mercruiser 7.4 mag MPI, which is a big block 454 with multi-port fuel injection. So you kind of get the best of both worlds. Enough torque and also pretty good efficiency when you're cruising down the lake, because it really just sips the fuel when it's doing about 3,000 RPM. It does have the Bravo 3X twin prop drive, which is an upgrade from the stock Bravo 3. And we'll just take a quick walk around the boat here with you. There are just 216 hours on the boat and motor, according to the computer on the motor. During our mechanical inspection, we did hook the computer up, and there were no bad codes stored in there or anything like that. And very few hours at around 4,000 RPM. Basically exactly what you want to see as a purchaser. A very small chip here that somebody's actually filled with what looks like color matched gel coat, so that's about the only cosmetic imperfection that's on the boat. As we look around here, you can see that someone's put a nice stainless skeg guard on there, and that is the Bravo 3X drive. Lenco electric trim tabs are very nice. Low maintenance compared to the hydraulic ones. It does come on this trailer and with this lovely extended swim platform here. Makes the boat about 26 feet overall. And that just really adds to your living space while you're on the boat. And I mean, you know, I just have to show you this. This is what you could be out there enjoying in this boat. A basically private lake. Albeit this is the 1st of May. You can still see snow in the hills. But it's a very warm day. It's about 23 degrees here right now. It's the perfect day to cruise up the lake and hang out up at the Narrows in your new Maxum. And I'll just do a quick walk down this side so you can see there's nothing wrong with this boat. And then we'll hop inside and have a look at some of the cool features in there. Okay, so this is the view of the Maxum from the extended swim platform. And you can see even when I'm standing here, I mean, there's so much room even on the stock platform. They've obviously got barbecue mounts in the back of the boat here, which is cool. Fender and line storage right here. Very handy. It does have a tow eye, and believe me, you could tow anybody out of the water with this thing. Lots and lots of grunt with that big block. And like I say, don't be afraid of that as far as fuel consumption goes. You know, if you're cruising down the lake at 3,000 RPM, I would say you're beating 30 miles an hour with this. And whatever way you look at it, that's pretty efficient. And we'll just hop over here. So an interesting seating layout here. We don't really have a full sun pad, as it were, for the aft. But you do get a lot of seating space. I mean, you could actually lie down and use that as a sun pad. But a lot of space inside the boat here, you know. A bolstered, swiveling captain's chair. Very nice feature. Tilt steering. Once again, your trim tabs here. The typical gauge cluster. Very nicely laid out. All your switches nice and easily accessible. And the entrance to the cuddy, which is a very bright and well naturally lit cuddy, even without all these extra little doors and hatches open. And then up top here we do have fold down sleeper seat, so another sun pad in effect, and storage below that. We've got snap out carpet throughout here, which is a lovely feature. It means you've got the option to, do some fishing or something on the boat and not worry about messing up your carpets. But when you're cruising up the lake with some friends, and it's just nice and comfy on the feet. We've got nice storage compartments beside all the seats, which actually have cup holders in them, which is very cool. It's got a dual battery system with the switch. Gives you a bit of peace of mind when you're overnighting that you're not going to wake up with a flat battery. As we walk down to the cuddy here, so we can see right away, there's a nice spot on top of the counter where you're not going to have stuff sliding all over. You've got a little sink inside here, ice box here, which is very cool. And if we pan over this side, you can see that the porta potty is not just your standard sit in the middle of the V-berth porta potty. And there is actually a privacy screen specifically for the porta potty. I think that's a really cool feature. A surprising amount of room in this for a 23-foot cuddy. And when the bed's all made up, it's actually quite a nice large bed. Lots of space in here, and they've chosen nice light colors in here, and so it does stay nice and bright and functional. I mean, two adults could actually sit at that table and eat. I mean, it doesn't sound groundbreaking, but in this size boat it actually is. And as we turn around and check out the view of the A, the Shuswap, and B, the back end of the boat here. I mean, we can just see that in general all the upholstery is in great shape. This boat has been very well taken care of and definitely represents the hours on motor well. 216 hours for a boat that's almost 15 years old. It's very low usage. But these guys have always done a lot of maintenance with us since they've had the boat up here. Was purchased out of the States. And, yeah, it passed the mechanical inspection with flying colors, and I'll open the engine hatch and show you that. So here we have the engine compartment of the Maxum. And as you can see, it's a nicely finished out engine compartment. Relatively clean. And, yeah, like I say, in the mechanical inspection, everything was good there. This is a very nice power plant. Multi-port fuel injection. And only 216 hours, according to the computer on board the motor. Very good. Okay, so there you have it. It is a year 2000 Maxum 2300 SC with a 7.4 liter Magnum MPI Mercruiser power package with a Bravo 3X stern drive. Very low hours, very clean, professionally detailed, mechanically inspected, ready to take you up the lake on a gorgeous evening like this and have a few cool beverages with your friends. Thanks again for coming by, shuswapmarina.com, and come on down and check this one out in person. It really is a nice boat. Thanks very much, and we'll catch you soon.